for premiership glory. Essendon's Kevin Sheedy took his stars into the Tasmanian wilderness for a test of physical and mental toughness, and Mark O'Brien tackled the course with them.
In the scrub, are we? We're somewhere low out there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I've got 30 years with some of these guys.
All along, the players and staff were told this would not be an army-style camp where their fitness levels would be tested. Instead, the entire exercise has been designed to push the idea of teamwork, where they would have to rely on each other to solve the problems they encountered in the bush. It was a Friday morning when the Bombers landed in Launceston.
All set for this trip? Look, it'll be a great trip for the boys. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Probably brings back a few days when I was in national service in the army.
I think the guys are actually a bit nervous.
Do you think some of these blokes reckon they're in for the 5-star treatment out here?
No, we've been warned that it's definitely not 5-star treatment, but I don't think we know what to expect, and it should be an interesting trip.
The Tassie trip was lined up by John Quinn, the club's fitness advisor.
They've got no idea what they're in for. I've kept it as the information as scant and as brief as possible.
It's going to be more mental than physical, I think. So we'll be testing me, mate, that's for sure.
A 2-hour bus ride to the wilderness of northeast Tassie was hijacked by the guides, who will put them through a very tough weekend.
Blindfolds on, sitting on the floor, quickly.
A bit weird wearing that.
Oh, I wear it every night when I go to bed.
This show belongs to a school teacher, Murat Jakic.
The first stage is taking them out of their comfort zone.
Hostages.
Yeah, sort of. I've got no idea where we are, and it's getting quite hot under this, whatever it's called, blindfold.
You want to take it off?
What's that? Love to take it off. You take it off for me?
Only take them off when I ask you to, please.
I wasn't going to take it off. He said I could.
It's interesting seeing some of the leaders, you know, whether it's James Hurd, a couple of the other guys there, you know, they're used to controlling situations, and at the moment they're not sure what's going on, they're not in control.
The players are split into 2 camps. They are only allowed the clothes they are standing in and will be given sacks to carry minimal items.
I have bags so we can carry our stuff. Oh, sure. That's stupid, you know.
They have to pick from a meagre food supply to last 3 days. Some items are put into a box, which will be dropped by plane into the bush.
In here you have 25 items of gear. You are allowed to take 13 of them.
We're going to need some sort of tarpaulin.
A body search turns up items such as cigarette lighters, which the boys thought could make life easier.
Toothbrush.
One toothbrush.
So dental hygiene for you in the bush is very important.
Bloody oath. I don't want to have bad breath breathing on all these blokes.
A crash
Out there.
Either they've got the map upside down, or they've got another plan.
but quickly they wise up to the map, the compass and the bush. Michael Pryor is missing, but he's also been told to keep quiet until his teammates see him.
Unfortunately, Murat, couldn't find him. We had to let him go. Just a casualty of war.
That was a waste of bloody time.
You shouldn't have asked him to do it.
Mate, you're new at the club. You
shouldn't have asked him to do it.
Their pace is good despite the steep mountains.
How do you reckon you're getting on?
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah, I mean, we're sort of doing our own thing a bit, but that's no one's, everyone's here and everyone's pretty happy about it all.
The group goes on and makes camp. Gary Moorcroft is accidentally hit with a log. Moorcroft is later checked for concussion at a local hospital, given the all clear, and rejoins his teammates. Day 2, and the second group starts the day with a series of activities closely watched by Kevin Sheedy and club doctor Bruce Reid.
Basically, with a doctor and a coach here, I'm naturally concerned. I don't want to see any bloke fall down a cliff and break a leg.
The team was feeling so committed, they followed each other over an 8-metre cliff into the freezing water below. And by the way, Dr. Reid hates heights.
He looked a bit toey, didn't he? Petrified. Absolutely petrified. Have a look at him now, he's still shaking, sort of scratch.
And he was petrified.
Good position, seeing that everyone else has jumped in the water, that the camera crew or part of it has to jump in as well. So one in, all in.
Here.
I'm in that.
The flare is for the plane to drop much needed food supplies, but the exercise will soon deliver a major disappointment.
Square of chocolate, a bit of cracker, and a bit of cheese.
You're eating your food.
Yeah, I better get back there.
And just to make things even more interesting, the team has made a bush stretcher for a 60-kilo dummy.
Just found a Carlton supporter.
And so into the rugged bush carrying a heavy burden. On top of the mountain, the view was breathtaking in more ways than one. The other group is following these blokes, but are a few kilometres behind. At camp that night, they eat what little food they have left.
I'm so hungry, mate, I'd eat a bird.
Oh, dear.
Kill for a steak. You're going to start running.
You probably know who's the character, who wants to have some fun, who's prepared to cop it if he stuffs up and gets on with life and not worry about it.
On Sunday, both groups' paths finally cross.
Sound on! 1, 2, sound on! 3, 4, everything sing all night long! That's why we can sing this song! That's why we can sing this song!
The teams compete against each other.
We've only got 4 metres to go, so just suck it in now. Oh!
Tired, hungry, dirty, but bonded, the boys get their reward, a barbecue after a shower.
So how do you think this will help you?
Oh, well, we're obviously out on the field when you're playing and one of your leaders goes down. Obviously, one of the other players can step up and take the mantle.
What's your best memory of this?
Probably the bus trip.
Half-time address, are you going to say, remember what we did in Tassie?
Well, I will do that when I think the right time is, and that's what coaching's about, using the right moment for analysing a comment to let a message, really or sink in.
Not one bloke whinged for the whole trip, which was something you probably wouldn't find, and everyone just pulled their weight, and I found that, really amazing.
Now, you've seen me walk around, you've seen me jump off a cliff. You're going to draft me?
No.
And we'll see if that